Right, today we're going to be talking about Konami and YouTube a little bit. Now, I tend not to make videos on this kind of thing, but sometimes things have to be said, and today is that day. Plus, I want to explain where, obviously, one of the series has gone. Now, what you're watching here, this is Farming Simulator, about as advertiser friendly as you can get. Well, we hope, anyway. This has nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about, it's just a bit of background, that's all. Now, we can start with Konami. Now, you may have seen on the channel that I was doing a few Let's Plays of Dead Rising. The newest one, I think it was Dead Rising 4? Well, anyway, Konami started claiming the videos. After we got through about 5 or 6 videos, they just pretty much claimed every single video after that. So I've decided not to bother with that one. I'm not actually going to bother with any Konami games. If they don't want me to put them up, then I won't put them up. It's as simple as that. It's no great loss to me. There's plenty of other games out there to play, and there's a lot of people that like having their games put up just for the publicity, you know. I'm quite happy to do that, although, you know, you're not going to get a great deal of publicity from my channel, but every little helps. Now, it surprises me actually, because when it comes to this sort of thing, I watch a lot of YouTube channels myself, and I've been doing so for quite a few years, and there's been so many games that I've watched a channel play and then just gone out and bought, which I never would have bought. You know, the games I've sort of looked at and thought, no, I don't want that, and then I've actually watched them play and I think, this is actually pretty damn good, you know, or it's my kind of thing, and I've bought it, and it's all been from YouTube channels, so they do generate sales for these people. So them not wanting you to play or put the game up, bit odd if you ask me. And the other side of it is, if I do watch a YouTube channel with a game that I have no intention of buying, I might just want to watch it. But if I can't watch it, I'm still not going to go out and buy it. You know, that's the whole point of that. It's a little bit crazy. But anyway, it was just to let everybody know that that's where the series has gone. I've basically deleted the whole thing now, all of them. I haven't even kept the ones up that could be monetized, so I've removed them all, and we just won't be doing Konami games anymore. And if you want to know more on Konami, just go and have a look at Jim Sterling's site, he can tell you a bit. Right, moving on to YouTube. So, you've all heard of the YouTube monetization debacle that's going on at the moment, where stuff isn't advertiser friendly. I haven't had any problem until yesterday, and yesterday all of a sudden a whole batch of 20, 30, 40 games came up as not advertiser friendly. Now, if you've watched any of my channel, you know my channel, I keep it clean. I don't stand there swearing my head off or getting into controversial things. This is about as controversial as it gets on my channel. So it's not because of that reason, it's purely because of the automated system. And I can tell you what some of the things that have been basically are not advertiser friendly. I've got a load of Hellblade games. That's Seruna's Sacrifice or whatever it is. That's not apparently advertiser friendly. Most of the Sniper Elite games are not advertiser friendly. Some of the Echo games, you know, the latest one we've been put up, Echo of all things, is not advertiser friendly. I mean, that's not even barely violent, that thing. Yeah, I mean, and not only that, when you're running through killing robots or clones, it's not even, there's not even anything bad in it, really. It's an odd one, that. I'm a bit stumped by that one. Dead Effect, I can understand things like that. Obviously, some of these with the name is not going to help them. And some of the Fallout 4 videos have been demonetized as not advertiser friendly. Now, I can tell you this much, most of these games, some of it may be the content. I think a lot of it is to do with the names of the games. It's basically the automated system is flagging them. Now, the only problem you're going to have with this, with what's going on, is if that video has not had more than 1,000 views, you can't ask it to be manually looked at. So anybody who's got a small channel or is starting out and is going to get a whole load of their videos constantly flagged, is going to struggle. I think you're going to find a lot of small YouTube channels are going to start packing it in for that simple reason. Because some people set up they try to do this as a job, and they're just not going to be able to deal with it, because every little counts, and if they keep flagging them as not being able to monetize them, then they're pretty much wasting their time. Now, for me, I'm not too bothered, really. I mean, it bothers me that you can't obviously do that for a lot of other people as well. But as far as actually making a living out of it, it's not really a problem, you know. I do this because I really enjoy games. Now, I'm not here just to make a quick buck. I pretty much, this is what I've done for quite a few years, and it's, you know, I just love playing computer games. You know, it's a passion of mine. So, as far as me, it's not going to concern me that much. I still don't think it's right that stuff's getting flagged by an automated system, and the fact that you can't just turn around and get somebody to manually look at it unless you've had over 1,000 views on it. So anyway, I think people are going to struggle with that one. But it was really strange because, like I say, I've had no problem, and all of a sudden, in one foul swoop, just had, I don't know how many it is, 20, 30, it might even be more now, they might be flagging up even more. And I mean, some of the games I can understand, like I say, for the names, and maybe there's one or two that, yeah, just severely violent in the game. A lot of these other ones, which are sort of story-based and that, yeah, like I say, it's just purely that automated system that's causing a problem with it at the moment. I'm surprised they don't actually put up a lot of these games and actually, because I mean, how are you supposed to put up a game or play a series if it's getting flagged for its name? You can't exactly change the game's name, or nobody's going to actually be able to find the game. So I think a lot of the smaller channels are going to struggle and possibly even call it a day. Maybe even some of the larger ones, because some of the larger ones now, I believe they can't add their Patreon links. It won't affect me in any way, the Patreon, because we are independent. Well, hope to stay independent, we'll see. But it's going to be interesting to see how much more controversy bubbles up. You know, if somebody tomorrow sets up another site, a bit like Twitch maybe, where you can upload videos and it, you know, even if it's just specifically for gaming even, I think a lot of people would jump straight onto it, and YouTube will lose a mass amount of channels literally overnight. They'll just lose so many people. It would be interesting. But anyway, we'll stay tuned and we'll see what becomes of all of this and how bad it's going to get, or whether it'll just sort itself out over time.